Hello everyone, my good people. I'm your host Fadhi Abrahman Mohammed. This is Sango Insight. On the previous episode, we spoke about the personal reasons why people exit and they sell their businesses. But this episode here, we will speak more about why organizations, companies sell their business and exit from that particular business. Which strategy is behind the selling and trading off that particular business? Now, stay with me. Get yourself a pen and a paper and a cup of coffee if it is available to you, so that you can know, you can reason with these points I'm going to give it to you. Now, the first reason is that closing a non-profit business so that to cap and control the losses. If the venture you are involved with is a non-profit, you're not making profit out of it. Maybe you're doing it out of a good heart. Maybe you're doing it as a result of social responsibility. Maybe you're doing it as a result of volunteering. Maybe you are doing it for the public good. Nobody is going to give you capital for you to continue with the business. Nobody is going to sponsor you. And when the losses are so rampant and it seems you're using more of your personal money, then it is high chance that you come up with amicable decision to close that particular enterprise. The second reason is raising capital to finance another enterprise. A person may sell this company so that he can get capital to raise another venture which he sees a lot of potential in it, which he sees he has an enthusiasm towards that particular business, a business which he foresees that it can go from a generation to another generation, a business he always liked, a business he always wanted to do that particular business. So he sells this one he has on his hand so that he can pursue the other goal, which he always anticipated and he always wanted. He or she always wanted to indulge in that particular business. So that is the second reason why a company may sell an enterprise. The third thing is stronger buyer option, stronger buyer interest. What do I mean? You see, you are doing a business and then a person approaches you and he wants to buy that particular business of yours. And then he is someone who is nagging. He's someone who is pushing you so hard. He's giving you this monumental amount of money so that he can take your business. He's enthusiastic about your business. What do? You succumb into his or her pressure, and then you sell your business. That is the third reason why a company can sell its business, because you are being pursued. Another company, another entity want to buy your business. Maybe they want to merge all their businesses, and then you're the last business outstanding. Maybe you are their competitor and they don't want competition at all. What do? They pursue you. They make you sell your business by giving you some huge numbers, and then at the end you don't have option but to sell. But the company does not have option but to sell their business. The fourth reason why a company, an entity, an organization want to sell a particular venture is financial expansion. Maybe they are looking for money to expand other businesses. They are looking for capital to imbue and to travelize other businesses. They want money to give a life to other business. So what do? What does a company do? A company will sell the other businesses it has, its branches, another business, so that it can get momentum, it can get some money to fund another project. Another reason is installing more productive management. What do I mean when I say installing more productive management? You see, if the management of your business, of that organization, they fail, for it to give away for another management which is more productive than them, which is willing to go further and make sure the business succeeded, and which the management which is able to come up with ways and means different than yours, and they have a lot of zeal, a lot of passion for that particular business, then the company has no option but to sell the company to that particular upcoming management so that the business can prosper. The last reason why a company sells and exit their business is macroeconomic factor. What do I mean by macroeconomic factor? Macroeconomic factor is an external factor. Let's say the epidemic of COVID-19, which happened in 2020. A lot of business shut down. A lot of business was selling their companies. They were selling their entity because they could not fathom an epidemic like this could face them, and it could damage how they conduct their business and how they run the entity, and it could damage their profit level, it could damage their revenue and everything. So the business has no option but to sell that particular business and maybe to indulge themselves in another. They do what we call diversification. They indulge in other business which can go along with that epidemic. So it's an external factor. It's a factor which we cannot control. Maybe there is dollar problem. There is no enough dollar. Maybe the dollar has gone to the roof, and a business maybe was importing this particular product, and they cannot do away with this. They cannot continue with the business because the dollar rate is so high compared to the shilling. So what do? For them to cap the cost, they sell a business to another entity which can indeed persevere this particular environment. Now, those are some of the factors why entities sell their businesses, so that maybe they can continue with another business, or maybe they can go away and disappear. So I hope you have benefited from this particular episode. Now, if you find value out of this video, kindly hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and leave us a comment on why entities sell and exit on their businesses. Thank you so much.